Hello, everyone. It's Bob McCraney with This Month in Realty, and today I'm super happy to have Jamie Harnish back. Jamie is with Bosley Real Estate in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Yonge and Eglinton area. Jamie, tell us about the market in Toronto.
Yeah, we're the people that are responsible for sending snow your way, right?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just spreading the Canadian spirit, that's all. The market, I think, like a lot of places, because I'm seeing posts and hearing things from friends in other markets in our province, in our country, in the States where you are and that kind of stuff. The market is nutty, right? So there's no inventory. Buying appetite is very, very strong. We're seeing huge gains year over year. A couple of quick anecdotes. I had a colleague was submitting an offer for some buyer clients of hers. They were bidding on a place that was bought in late 2020, and it was sold at that time for 1.55 million. She submitted an offer with her clients at 1.995 million about 2 weeks ago, and they lost. I don't know that the sale price has been released yet, but that alone, like if you just look at 1.55 to 2 million in 18 months, that's about 30%. Like it's just shy of 30%. It's about 28% year over year gains, which is enormous. Another friend of mine, in a slightly different market, but just to kind of give you an idea, sold his place last June for 1.28 million. So let's say about 1.3 million. Buyers moved in, didn't do a thing to the property, just sold it a week ago for 1.7. That's $400,000 approximately in 7 months.
Wow.
That's almost 30%. It's something like 27 or 28% in 7 months. That's the kind of stuff that we're seeing these days, and it's crazy.
Dang. That's an amazing amount of appreciation in that short of a time.
Yeah.
How long do you see this market continuing?
Yeah, I mean, those kinds of numbers aren't sustainable, right? Buyers will burn out, or we've had instances in the past where the kind of government has stepped in and enacted some kind of new legislation that kind of grounds things to a halt. We're also expecting potentially interest rate increases by the Bank of Canada. So there's a few things that potentially could happen that have happened in the past. We've had markets kind of similar to this, the beginning of 2017 and the beginning of last year, 2021, where things were just going ballistic, like 20 to 30% kind of year over year. It happened for about 2 months. And then in 2017, there was some government legislation that was introduced. But last year, there wasn't really anything. I think everybody just basically took a big collective pause and just said, whoa, like what is going on here? I think some sellers came to the market a little bit more last year towards the end of that kind of run. And at the same time, buyers took a bit of a breather, and that allowed the inventory to kind of catch up. And you could see it happening week over week, where the months of inventory was kind of building up, and that allowed things to kind of calm down. Now, that didn't cause prices to go down. They probably flatlined for a little bit, maybe dipped a little bit in the summer, because we usually see less activity in the summer, and then things started to rise again in the fall of last year, and kind of have continued into this year, but exponentially within the last month or so.
Interesting.
Yeah. Too long didn't read. 2 months. About 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the condo market in the area, because is the condo market different for you than the single family? Yeah,
agreed. When you hear the anecdotes that I told about 1.5 to 2 and 1.2 1.3 to 1.7 are houses. The condo market tends to be a little bit different, not quite as robust, but we're starting to see some pretty similar increases in the condo market as well. So I had a client personally who was looking to buy a condo. The most recent comparable sale for the same floor plan and all that kind of stuff last July, was for about, I think it was around 700,000, something like that. I was anticipating probably, a high 7. And, we decided not to get involved in offers, but we were watching the property closely. It sold for 850. Wow. So just like, I can't, I hate to admit this in front of all the people who are going to watch this, but even as an experienced kind of veteran realtor, sometimes you just can't anticipate these kinds of things happening. And I don't know what's going on the person who is ultimately successful in buying the place, what's happening with the bidding or their mindset about what the value of that property is. But where these kind of rapid increases are coming from is very challenging to peg down, to be honest with you.
All right. Right. So how would somebody get in touch with you, Jamie?
Yep. Cell phone 416-428-8892. You can text me, you can call. I'm not afraid of the phone. I will answer if you like to make phone calls. Email jharnish@bosleyrealestate.com. Message me on whatever platform you're viewing this this video, make a comment. Just Google me, Jamie Harnish Toronto. I come up, you'll see all my 5-star reviews, and I'm not a hard person to find.
Okay, and I'll put everything below. Come back next time.
Please.
Okay, tune in next month to hear more from Jamie and other real estate experts around Canada and the United States. Take care.
Thanks, Bob.